Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome once again to Pillars of Eternity 2. Well, it looks like I've talked to everybody on board ship, so let's go ahead and disembark and get back to the overworld. We have an island to look for. We've got a couple islands to look for, really. We shall see how it goes. This one does not look like something I can... Yeah, this is not the way I want to go. I can land on this island and look through it, but I don't think I am going to. Alright, I am being pursued. I've got more hull health. I've got less ship defenders, but more... I got the same sail health. Yeah, let's go to naval combat. With some quick maneuvering, the Defiant secures the wind gauge before the scuttler has a chance to come about and claim it for themselves. Okay, so they are currently... okay. RPG Crawler, 82 roll, plus 50 combat speed. They got 50 roll, plus 55 combat speed. And I believe that I'm going head-on towards them. Full speed ahead. Rum Dum Regere and Chitupek clamber up the main mast and unfurl the remaining sails. The sails billow out and catch the wind in full. The Defiant leaps forward. Distance closed by 70 foot. The enemies scurry to their stations in preparation for maneuvers. The opposing captain swings the scuttler to starboard. We will turn to port. Actually, we will do full speed ahead. The wind at your back grows, howling ears. Your ship crashes through the waves as the wind drives it forward. Distance closed by 70 foot, or 70 meters. Your opponent's ship comes about with all possible haste, though the opposing crew is fleet of foot. Turning a vessel to the scuttler's size still takes time. And we will turn to starboard as well. The helmsman spins the wheel to starboard as the crews trim the sails. The enemy crews scurry to their stations in preparation for maneuvers. The enemy captain barks an order and okay, they hurry to their stations. Principi sailor move from deckhand to cannoneer. Okay, I think I've already got my cannoneer set. The crew of the scuttler spring into action, racing for their stations. The distant thunder of cannon fire echoes across the sea. Principi sailor fires Derwoodian hog throws. 5 damage to the hull. Let's report to... Oh no, I've got him on the wrong fucking side. Let's turn to port. Okay. You hear shots of enemy ships boatswain is under the sound of the water, ordering the crew to their stations. Alright, I will turn to the port. Okay. They scurry to the stations. The enemy ship comes to an abrupt stop in the water. They've lost the wind. Fire the starboard cannons. Does that mean that they're going to fire? Let's do it. As the ship crests over the peak of a wave, your cannoneers fire a deafening volley at the opposing ship. Okay. Miss and 4 damage. Defiant beats to the windward, tacking between port and starboard with all appropriate speed. Your ship is faster and your crew better prepared. You secure the wind gauge before the Scuttlers crew has the opportunity to come about and claim it for themselves. So we are going to turn to starboard, advance, and reload. The thunder of cannon fire echoes across the sea. And ouch! 9 damage to hull. I will do full speed ahead, trying to close that distance. Alright. Alright. Let's do full speed ahead. Let's see what they want to do here. Their ship comes to a stop. And they fire at me again. Ouch! Miss. Alright. We will turn to port. And let's fire at them again. Fire the starboard cannons. What, 40%? Am I too close? Alright, well I did a fair amount of damage to them. They've lost the wind. Let's hold the position. Alright, they go first. They're firing at me with a miss. Let's prepare to jibe. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's jibe again. Alright, and let's fire. Fire the cannons again. 19. Grape shot. Let's do grape shot. Okay. Miss and miss. Am I too close? Okay. Well, they're hitting. Let's full speed ahead. Let's turn to port. And I'm gonna put out to sea a little bit. And we'll try it again. Alright, there's an 8 to sails. Turn to starboard. And I need to fire the cannons. Okay, it's a little bit better. Let's do chain shot. Alright, come on, let's hit them. Alright, 5 and 5. Alright, so their sails are worse off. I'll hold the position. Alright, I'm going to hold the position. Alright, they fired at me. 7 to my hull, that's okay. Let's fire the starboard cannons. Damaged hull, minus 10 hull damage, lose 10 supply repairs. I don't know what's going on there. Fire the chain shot again. Alright, you're gonna give me 1 damage to above deck crew. They're stopping, and I will stop. Alright. They're adjusting their crew. Alright, I'm going to hold position. Alright, I'm going to fire at him again. 79% with chain shot fire. Alright, so their sails are reduced to nothing. Alright. I'm gonna turn to the starboard. Actually, no, I needed to go the other way. Alright, I'm gonna turn to port. And I'm going to switch to grape shot. Fire. Continue. Alright, so I got 2 of their crew above deck. They fired at me. 5 to my hull. Full speed ahead. Alright, what are you guys doing? Full speed ahead. They're preparing for maneuvers. They've lost the wind. Fire the starboard cannons, and we will again do grape shot. Okay. Hull damage this time. Alright, they fired back at me. And they're doing hull damage. Full speed ahead. I want to get out in front of them. Alright. We'll do full speed ahead again. Alright, they're reorganizing people. Let's fire the starboard cannons. Again with the grape shot. Alright, got 2 more above deck crew down. They fire back. They're taking my hull down. I need to turn to starboard. And I need to go full speed ahead. Alright, I'm gonna do turn to port. And they're still moving people around. Let's fire the starboard cannons with grape shot again. And I am close to being able to be taken out on the hull. Miss and miss. Alright, I missed that. I should have taken a look. Okay. Should I try and take them down? They have 16 people. Alright, let's turn to starboard. Let's do ramming speed. Your ships chews through the water, barreling down the back leads, surging up in the streets. Sea spray drenched the main deck with deafening crunch. The Defiant and the Scuttler collide. Okay. Okay, I'm barely up, and they're going down. Water pours through the holes in the Scuttler's hull. In a little more than an instant, the ship is half submerged. Her sailors leap from the deck into the sea. They cling to flotsam and discard cargoes, covering them all alive. Before we can blink, the bulk of the ship disappears before the waves. All that remains is the main mast and its tethered sails. Aw, man. Okay, I did recover some loot. Good. Triumph of Beggar Whiffwith. The personal triumph of Beggar Whiffwith, Captain of the Scuttle. Alright, well I didn't get anything incredibly useful. I will share the coins with the crew. And I will take it all. Okay, no rations. But I've got food and drink. Sailor experience. Okay. So who leveled up in sailor experience? Hema got better at being a cook. Oh, and Rumdun Regere got better at being a deckhand, I think. Alright. Give me some grog. Alright. Now I absolutely positively have to repair a little bit. I'm hoping this is the right way. A lethargic Meshapan bird drops on a damp missive onto the deck. Try the Critter Cleaver. 2 RPG Crawler, Captain of the Defiant. I know what you're thinking. I have too many lovable cats, dogs, pigs, birds, and pigs. Wait, pigs are on there twice. Like you, I once thought I could take in stray pets, care for their needs, and shower each with equal affection. But we limited beings have only so much love to spread around. Unpleasant, unfair, unfortunate. That's why I took it upon myself to optimize affection and curtail my creature care. I bring you the Critter Cleaver. The Cleaver is a handy, ethics-free apparatus yanked from a genuine Gwythius to ethics-free. To excite and restore to glorious functionality, simply slide your favorite feline down one end and let the Cleaver do its charm. The best is yet to come. See, the Cleaver remembers. Stick a white bird in there, it remembers. Purple pig, it remembers. It even remembers your pet's strengths, weaknesses, and favorite places to poop. Now, your furry friend isn't just going to slide out the Cleaver's business end the same as it would inside. No, they come out different, better sometimes. That's where it gets fun. Combinations. Want a bird to think like a pig, want a cat to think like a different, better cat. The Cleaver provides. You'll be doing me a favor of epic proportions if you gave the Critter Cleaver a whirl. Once you use it, everyone will want to turn. I've moved to the far wall of the dark cupboard, which is at Pariki's Overlook in Neketaka. You can find the Cleaver just due west of the Wooden Fellow, a friend and fellow animal lover. P.S. I fixed the insert receptacle so it no longer accepts Orlan's. I gave it a good scrubbing. You're welcome. Oh my god, I guess this is just like... This is how you can respec your animals, right? Because you see the animal bonuses that they give you? That's basically what it boils down to. That's funny as hell. That is officially funny as hell. Oh, God. Alright, let's go into Neketaka and see what we got going. Come on. And I have to repair my ship, among other things. Part of the Deadfire. 1 blessing gain, total 3. Neketaka, Deep Spring, Fonfrima, 2828. It's a decent sized city. And here I come up on shore to be greeted by somebody. As you walk down the dock, your approach is noted by a cadre of heavily armored Amal. Their leader briskly leads them to intercept you. The harbor master looks you up and down with pursed lips. She looks past you towards your ship.
You're far from home, farmer. How did you make it all this way in your little boat?
Yama cranes her thick neck to look along the hull of your ship. Her expression conveys equal portions of incredulity and pity.
Why do we gotta be farmers just because we're from Deerwood?
Are you a farmer?
Yeah, but you can't just assume.
We got rabble-rousers
Yeah.
too.
As her attention returns to you, the Yama's mood becomes more formal.
I'm the harbor master.
Oh, she had a good point.
I must ask your reason for docking in Neketaka.
I've been following a giant made of Adra, and I need to see someone in the palace about it. The harbor master chuckles to herself, as do the women and men behind her.
Yeah, you do need to see someone, truly. I think it's the animancers in the spire you're looking for.
She taps her forehead 3
Down with your
times and
head.
casts a glance to her companions. The assembled guards roar with laughter and clap the harbor master on the back for her joke. Deep within you, you feel an uncomfortable roiling. You can't be certain the sensation is physical or spiritual, but it immediately induces nausea and fills your ears with a sudden sound of blood rushing through your head. Cutting through the din, you hear a familiar woman's voice speak. Each word comes slowly, following with it with what sounds like the chiming of a small bell.
Show them.
Okay.
Show them what you are.
Concentrate on folding the edge of the in-between. You close your eyes and turn your mind inward, blocking out the sounds of the harbor and the menacing pack of guards. Soon all you can hear is the rushing of blood in your head and a muffled chime ringing somewhere far away.
Yes. Yes. That's it.
What's the matter with you? What are you doing? If you're trying to scare us with some cipher mischief, save the purple flames for the tribes of the Outer Islands.
The roar in your head begins to abate. The ringing of the chime becomes clearer, rhythmic. 2 successive peals followed by a brief respite. You realize the chime is ringing in tandem with your heartbeat. You open your eyes. The harbor master is gesturing wildly, presumably to get your attention, and yelling in your face. But you hear no words, only the ringing of the chime as your heart rate slows, and slows, and slows, and slows.
Now.
Boom!
What? What is this?
Run away!
Run for it! So much for discretion.
Yeah, well,
Leave it to me.
I can grab this now. Cannonballs! Alright, you know what? We gotta make sure that we don't neglect their kind-hearted and generous donations to my cause. They left all this stuff here, so clearly I need to take it. I mean, otherwise, somebody else would take it, and we can't have that.
Of course.
Let's continue onward. Ribeiro.
Need a fresh jacket or pants? Something more delicate? If you have a frame, I can fit cloth to it without fuss.
The tailor eyeballs your shoulder width, doing some mental calculations.
Take your time. I'll give you space to browse.
Alright, you got Bottom's Cover, which is grants steeled in darkness. What the hell is that? During nighttime, the aura grants all nearby allies a bonus to their stealth and resolve. It's not bad. Cloak of Deflection. It's a +4 deflection. Also not bad. This one, though, is actually kind of nice. It's a cape that grants you. It's an aura range of 5. So everybody close would get a small bonus to stealth, and that would be incredibly useful. I want it. I want it. Well, I can sell some things. Fragments of Blade of the Endless Paths. The mythic blade of the Catacombs of Cadno was destroyed when the Oathis emerged from beneath the keep. Shards are no longer of any use to anyone unless they could be reforged. Okay. Well, I could sell some stuff. Or, I could not. Yeah, we can talk to him later. What do you got? Watcher? Oh, they all know I'm a watcher. I guess that little thing at the shore kind of caught their attention. So the back alley is up there. You got Arms and Armor. You got the Valera Estate. You got the Cobbler. You got the road south. You got the Peddler's Canal. You got Luminous Adra Mill. You got the Map Emporium. You got the road east. Got a lot of places to visit here. Awesome.
Care for a fish or two, stranger? Today's catch, ripped straight from the hands of the salty wench.
All right, let me see
You'll
what you have.
find no fresher.
All right, just more fish.
I'll see it
I'm gonna
done.
take this. Thank you very much.
Welcome! Venturing out past the city. You'll want supplies, crab traps or the like for a larger game,
Let me see what you got. You got a fine dagger. You got bear claw traps. You got various other traps. Okay, nothing I really need. Oh, clay grub figurine. What was
I've
that?
got every, of course.
It's a figurine that spawns 2 cave grublings. Like, I like figurines, but no. Neglected doll. Excuse me while I pick up Levin. Let's see what the dog does. +1 intellect.
Dora must think I work for free.
Hold on, we gotta grab whatever's in here. Flint and tinder, nice, and some repair supplies, which I need.
Be with
Zamar.
you just a... Almost had it. Damn your
The
eyes.
sun-scarred dwarf gingerly picks at a splinter in his thumb, muttering.
Hazard of the work, really.
He gives up with a frustrated grunt, shaking his hand.
Came in on the sloop? I can hammer your ship together if you're apt to pay me for it.
Zamar bares his teeth and grinds them hard enough to sound over the noise of the dock. Having trouble with the client?
Aye. Captain Redora hasn't paid me for her commissioned firepower.
Zamar pulls at the end of his beard and winces.
While I'm up to my nose in debt, the wild mare gobbles up her coin. And now, pirates are holding my feet to the fire over some sham of a deal.
Zamar winces and tucks harder on his beard in self-administered punishment.
If I don't get Redora's payment, I might as well start carving my swallow net.
What kind of deal are these pirates
One
offering?
where I mend Principe ships and no others.
Zamar pulls his hair back from his face with both hands, but only returns to his tangled configuration.
And here I'd have thought a shipwright would be eager for an exclusive contract. In particular, one with clients disposed towards getting their ships shot to shit and shot again.
Folk like that come by coin easy, only to lose it all again. I'm not sinking my business on the say-so of a pack of puffed-up bilge rats. Bastards are driving away business until I give in.
If someone bought Redora's commission, would that solve your money problems?
Aye. But only once she fesses up that she doesn't have the coin.
Sifting amongst his beard, Zamar finds his black hair and puffs it
Call
out.
me a fool for holding out hope. She's an old client and a friend.
If it gets me a discount on your labor, I could hunt down Redora.
You do that? A fair price goes without saying, Cully.
Zamar entangles his hand from his beard to link his thumb and forefinger with a whip.
It all comes down to blasted pans and pyres in the end, doesn't it?
Zamar spits towards the dock piles and glances back at the work still to be done.
Come.
Is this where you can buy additional ships? And additional firepower. I'll refill the ship supplies in a bit. Let's adventure on land for a little bit. Alright, these guys ain't got anything to say. Let's go ahead and grab whatever's in here. Ooh, nice grappling hook. All kinds of things you can find in town. I'm not seeing anybody with a real name, I guess. There's the Valiant Trading Company. I've got to go around this way, I guess. Ivor the Bright.
Earth is gone shepherds us all, traveller. Seek out his temple along the sacred stair, that thy path shall be made clear.
Alright,
The
so we gotta...
Hazanui is at the palace, blaming the Valiants
temple?
for attacking one of their ports.
Well, did they?
Of course not. But the Queen must calm them down before they go to war over it.
That's interesting to know. Alright, let's talk to Akima.
Well met, stranger. Akira, but isn't this district a fine place?
The Wana woman stares off in the distance with a longing expression, trying to see what she's looking at. She doesn't settle on any point of particular interest. Everything from the high buildings to the cobblestone is a subject of fascination. She notices your attention and turns her eyes to the ground.
I am not one meant to venture far from the gullet. Until recently, I had a respectable job at the Luminous Bathhouse.
Indeed.
Now that I am unemployed, I seek to make myself useful before the money runs out. And I must return to the Roparu as a pauper.
How did you lose your job?
More happens at the bathhouse than cleanliness and ease. It is a place of meetings, business, and transactions, to all of which the attendants are either blind or deaf. One day, I overheard more than I ought to have. In my erring, I gasped. To my great shame, I showed a most unprofessional reaction before clients. I was fired. And rightly so.
What did you overhear? Akema shakes her head and lowers it in deepest shame. She's trembling, and it's clear that, in her estimate, she has suffered enough without debasing herself even further. Tell me about the Queen's birth?
The Queen granted this area of the city to the Valian outsiders. Here they organize their business and trade, digging up the archipelago with both hands and carrying riches overseas. In her welcoming embrace, the Queen allowed a similar concession to the Royal Deadfire Company. You would do well to see as much of Neketaka while you are here, I am thinking.
You worked at the Luminous Bathhouse?
A wonderful place. Would that I could cross its threshold again and feel the mist of luminous waters.
Okay.
In spite of my time there, I cannot do else but give it my highest recommendation. You will find the Luminous Bathhouse in Periki's Overlook.
Can you direct me to the Kahanga Palace?
Akira, you want to follow the road north, up the
Alright,
mountain,
so
always
north.
climbing. It is the highest point in the city.
Good to know. Well, let's go down here first. I'm gonna check out everything I can before I hook up with a with any particular factions. Book of the Hunt. I gotta read through these books sometimes. Maybe do like an entire episode just reading books, or not. There's Ania. There's the Wild Mare, which is where I can look up that one person. Let's talk to Ania. No sooner do you approach the Valian woman than she squints and turns up her nose, regarding you with thinly veiled distaste.
I only deal with serious clients. Now, Shu.
What sort of business you in?
Not the business of answering questions, Nazenale.
Really?
Madiko. But it is impossible to find skilled work when every competent freelancer wastes their shore leave in the Wild Mare. When blood travels south of their brains, the value of a good bounty is forgotten.
You give out bounties? I could take some off your hands.
You, a nameless face of the streets?
She thumbs her chin and gives you a thorough looking over.
I do not make a habit of shepherding new talent, but there is a seed of potential.
And if you got nobody else going for you? She sighs to herself and peers over your shoulder before giving up and addressing you directly.
We will cut your teeth on Biakara, a Huana sailor and would-be patriot who plagues company ships.
I'll take the bounty.
Gelarde. Biakara sails a voyager's scale of Tangaloa off of Hasongo's northeastern coast.
Aina studies you once more before shrugging and seeing you off with a wave. So, Hasonga's northeastern coast, Biakara. Sure, no problem. Don't need that. Let's go here. Ooh, a paragon. Nice. You duck down into the canal and find yourself kneeling before an iron grate. The reek of sewage wafting from the other side is powerful enough to bring tears to your eyes. The iron bars are set firmly into the surrounding brick, barring any passage forward. Inspect it. The iron appears solid, but exposure to the elements is worn away at the surrounding brickwork. Yeah, let's leave that for now. I don't really want to go sewer diving until I have to.
One of the raccoon?
No, much bigger. Such is the rumor.
Sounds like sailor tales to me.
Your accent changed in mid-sentence, my dude. Oh, is this a shoe shop?
Of course.
It's absolutely a shoe shop. I could get like a real proper stealth outfit. Alright, let's go down here. Let's go all the way down here, although I'm not going to exit just yet. Since I am going to inspect this district. The hell are you going? Saying multiple things at once? Oh no, here we go, we got combat. Brine imps, alright. Well, first we'll go with you. Actually, we'll go with whoever has initiative. I forgot, I'm in turn-based mode.
Indeed. I shall deal with this one.
Okay.
What can I do you for?
You are going to come in and engage this one.
Thinks you got the decency to die?
Oh, you're using the wrong freaking thing. Let's move you up here in the melee.
What for, Captain?
Alright, what do you got? You got a hand mortar. No, we're gonna go with your dual pistols.
Consider it right fucked.
Hey.
Alright, you need to rush up here in the melee. We got to charge, we got to into the fray. Pull you over.
Stay behind me. Need something stronger.
There we go. Alright, concentration acute. The fuck are you attacking me for? What? I got attacked by the damn guards. Why are you attacking me?
I'll have your eyes for that one.
Why are you attacking me, my dude? No, I had the right one first. Why is it that I'm getting attacked and then the guards attack me?
I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
Alright. And that turn. Alright, RPG crawler, you're going to come up here. And you're going to use your draining touch on this thing. Did it work? No. Oh.
Yes?
Yeah, can you finish this?
Hey.
Why is this dude coming up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's heal you.
Hey.
Is there an option to not kill him?
Can't make a dent.
Yes?
Yeah, can we, I guess do necrotic lance on this dude?
What for, Cap?
You're gonna come up here?
I've been cleaving it to the brisket.
Yes?
And you're gonna come over here, switch to that.
Happy to oblige.
Alright, can we Vile Thorn? Oh, no, it needs to be, I need to be closer for that. Alright, switch to melee.
What can I do you
Freaking
for?
stop it.
Get threshed.
Yeah, that's all you can do, right?
What is it?
Alright, RPG Crawler, what can I do here? Try a necrotic lance at him. Boom!
What do you need?
Dude's getting obliterated. I will go warrior stance. And we'll trip him again.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Oh?
We're gonna go ahead and do another necrotic lance on him.
Captain,
He's
blowing a man down.
I was fighting imps and then this dude jumped me. The hell, my dude.
What can I do you for?
We're gonna execute this dude. He shouldn't have jumped me. I have lost reputation minor, but he jumped me.
I'll see it done.
What can I do? All right.
Alright, yeah, these assholes jumped me. If I get jumped by every guard out here now, that's gonna irritate me into no end. Well, I'm not gonna go in there just yet. Grab this. Grab this. Got a random popper. I'm gonna grab whatever's in here.
Keep your voices down, my cullies.
Got somebody down there.
See it done.
I'm not getting the theft icon for these. Tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause here before I go down there, and we're just gonna call it here. This has been the RPG Crawler with Pillars of Eternity 2. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment, got any feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and goodbye. And if you are still watching, I would like to take the opportunity to thank my supporters, the top tiers of which are listed on the screen, without whose support I would not have been able to offer the variety of content that I have on this channel throughout the years. If you're feeling particularly generous and would like to join them, you can support the channel. There are a variety of options to do so. I have a Patreon, a Subscribe Star, as well as channel memberships enabled. If you are not in a position to contribute, simply leaving a like, a comment, or sharing my videos are all wonderful ways to help the channel grow without spending a dime, and are all greatly appreciated.